following presentation is a Windsor Wizard Broadcasting Network production.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to H.J. Dudley Field. I'm Abby Sedegat here with Jack Oglesby.
And today on our brand new turf here at H.J. Dudley Field and our first broadcast of the season, joining us against your Windsor Wizards versus the Poudre Impalas. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got about 9 minutes and 30 seconds until we begin here.
All right, for the starting lineup today, we have Tristan Bruning as the goalkeeper, Caleb Schwartz, Bodie Sturry, Michael Webb, Asher Donnell as defense, Jonah Bearden, Nick Bosch, Evan Van Pelt, and James Parks as the midfield and wings, and David Kafaji and Zeke Warzinique. I guess I probably butchered that, but those two are strikers, and today Windsor is playing a 4-4-2 formation. And we will be right back after this commercial break.
Community is one of our core values at Windsor State Bank, and we are proud to celebrate 10 years of helping, encouraging, and meeting the financial needs of our community. We work with our customers to help them realize their financial dreams, whether opening a business, purchasing a home, or planning for retirement. Our bank is run by local people who are dedicated to serving the financial needs of the area, and we take pride in providing exceptional customer service and building trust with our customers. If you are looking for a bank who knows your first name, then you're in the right place. Windsor State Bank, invested in our community, invested in you.
Looking for Windsor's best pizza? There's only one place to go, and that's Pelican Joe's. Locally owned and operated, Pelican Joe's makes for great pizza every time. Pizza isn't their only specialty. They also make wings, salads, and everyone's favorite, pizza rolls. Call Pelican Joe's now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got about 6 minutes and 50 seconds here until the game begins. Windsor coming off of a 4-3 win against Frontier last week, so hoping that this will be a good game today.
Other than that, there are no other stats for now, though.
And again, we've got about 6 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock until the game begins. Until then, sit tight, be patient, grab yourself a glass of water or soda, and we'll be right back.
featuring the visiting Poudre Follows and your Windsor Wizards. Before we meet your 2023 Wizard lineup, fans, we would ask that you please rise and remove cover as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Windsor Wizards. A junior, number 1, Preston Mooney. Senior, number 3, Jonah Bearden. Junior, number 4, Michael Webb. Junior, number 6, Nicholas Bosch. Number 8, Senior, Caleb Schwartz. Number 10, a junior, Evan Van Pelt. Sophomore, number 11, James Parks. Sophomore, number 14, Zeke Warsiniak. Number 17, junior, Devin Kapachi. Sophomore, number 21, Asher Donnell. And junior, number 35, Cody Story. Your Wizards are coached by Mr. Phil Weiser, assisted by Matt Lee, Jeremy Weaver, Trevor Wagner, Evan Smith, Dave Rice, and Tim Bosch. Good luck to both teams.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to begin here. Starting lineup has been announced. We're just waiting for the teams to meet at center field.
Should be starting in only a few moments here, very soon.
And while we wait for that, we'd like to take the chance to thank all the Windsor community for voting on our 2022 bill to pass the upgrades to Windsor High School and all the other WELD buildings, including the addition of this brand new, lovely field here at H.J. Duggley Field. All right, and it is a beautiful day here for some varsity soccer. We got a little bit of clouds rolling in behind us, but other than that, it's a wonderful day. It's not too hot.
It's the perfect temperature, and as long as it doesn't rain, I think it'll remain that way. All right, and we are just a few seconds, I think, away from starting with kickoff. Looks like Poudre is going to start this half. See how that goes.
All right, and here we go, starting kickoff.
All right, so far, Windsor has been pressing a bit to start off the game, get closer to Poudre's goal, but it resulted in going out of bounds.
And Windsor will take control of the ball, and it'll go off of Poudre, and it'll be a Windsor throw-in.
Beautiful throw-in by Asher Donnell, who's a sophomore.
And Windsor will take control of it as we go towards the Poudre goal.
A little bit of pushing there, but Windsor just gets right back up, keeps going. Poudre taking it down a bit, but Windsor maintaining that pressure to try and get it back. And it goes far back to Poudre's goal. And it will be a Poudre throw-in.
We'll have a Poudre throw-in at about the 5-yard line. And it'll go out again, and there'll be a Windsor throw-in.
Windsor's been staying pretty close to the goal here, which is a very good thing. Kicked back. Poudre managing to get through a ways.
Ooh, and a
little
little
bit of
shove
contact there.
Waiting to see what the ref's going to say, and it doesn't look like he's going to say much. Looks like it's going to continue here as normal.
Free kick to Poudre. Around 40,
We'll
42.
have no penalties on that play.
Taken by number 19 on Poudre.
And that kick will be thrown over the net into the end zone.
Gave Tristan Bruning a bit of a scare there. The header. But it will be a goal kick for Windsor. Back to Tristan Bruning, who kicks it up.
And we'll be at the half yard, or the half field, and going towards the Poudre goal, Windsor control. And it's going to
go out.
Yes, I believe it did go out, and that'll be
A corner for Windsor, I'm pretty sure, as everyone's moving towards the goal. Taken by number 3, Jonah Bearden. All right, it'll stay out of bounds to hit the side of the goal. Goal kick for Poudre.
All right, and this will be a goalie kick from the Poudre goalie here. And that kick will make it to about the 50-yard line before Windsor gains control of it.
Poudre's taking it up a ways.
Poudre now passing.
Defender. Stopped by Asher Donnell.
It'll be a Windsor throw in here, quick throw in.
Windsor pushing through to get through the defenders. And that
And
will be called for a free kick for Windsor. Ooh, and just goes past the Poudre goal there.
All right, and that ball out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to be a goalie kick here for Poudre. Taking their time here. We got about 34 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. And that kick is off, and it'll make it to about the 40-yard line before Nick Bosch takes it.
Oh, Windsor on a breakaway. Oh, but gets tripped up in the box.
And we do have a whistle here, waiting for what the officials are going to say.
Could potentially be a penalty kick, as I'm pretty sure that was in the box.
I am seeing no cards thrown by the refs yet, still waiting.
I'm pretty sure
It is going to be a penalty kick here for Windsor.
going to be taken by number 17. Number 17, Davin Kafaji. I think that's how you say it.
And the whistle's live shot, and that
And it
will
goes
be a
straight
goal.
through for a goal for Windsor. Straight through the legs there. Beautiful goal.
That was an absolutely beautiful kick straight through the legs of the goalie. There absolutely no way to stop that.
The goalie was not expecting that at all. See if we can get a replay on that. Don't think there's going to be a replay. But regardless, that was a beautiful, beautiful goal.
All right, and Poudre will take the kick here.
Windsor pressuring once again. Maybe a bit too much.
And we did have a whistle here by the official waiting on what the call is going to be, and it doesn't look like it will be a penalty, so it's just going to hand over to Poudre.
Just a free kick. Pretty sure it was due to a bunch of just excessive shoving. That's my best guess.
And going in.
Taken by number 19. Goes far towards Windsor's goal.
And that'll be a shot straight through the field goal posts. Although that does not count for anything here in soccer, folks. All right, and the ball's back in play here. Goalie kick. It'll make it about to the 40-yard line with a 60-yard punt there.
Straight to Poudre, who'll head it back. But Windsor takes it going backwards a bit, but turns around.
Heading through, passing about the 40-yard line,
Triple
going
teamed.
towards, and that'll go out of bounds.
Manages to stay up for that long.
And that will be a Windsor throw-in, I believe.
Windsor.
It'll be a Windsor throw-in by number 8, Evdan Scott. And that ball will be kicked by Poudre right out.
Straight into the stands with that one.
All right. And the ball was thrown in. Poudre takes control. Poudre still has it going. Got some shoving here going towards passing the 50-yard line. Poudre's still in control, and that'll go out of bounds, so this will be a Windsor throw-in about the 30-yard line.
Beautiful throw in, but goes straight to Poudre, who heads it back. Taken back by Windsor. A bit of miscommunication there.
And that'll be punted. And that'll go out of bounds from Poudre. It'll be a Windsor throw-in.
Once again. Very quick throw in there.
Poudre takes control, passing about the 40-yard line. Then Windsor takes it back.
Bit of tripping there.
Poudre with it. Number 6 with it, passing the 50-yard line, and it'll go up.
Poudre's on a breakaway
And
for
we
Poudre.
will have a whistle. And it looks like it will be off sides.
be a free kick for Windsor at around the 33, I think.
And that kick is live, makes it about to the 55 or 45-yard line.
Unfortunately goes to one of the Poudre players.
And that'll head straight to the goalie, Tristan Bruning, who will take it. And that'll be a punt. Beautiful punt there. Goes all the way down. Poudre will take it, though.
Windsor has been maintaining a great amount of pressure throughout the entire game, which I think is just going to be a really great way that they're going to get the ball more by just pressuring the team and not giving them time to think.
Of course, and we've seen that already with our score being 1-0 Wizards on that penalty shot. Beautiful, beautiful goal by Devin.
All right, Poudre maintains control for now. Oh, it's going up, but it will be picked up by Tristan Bruning.
And it'll be thrown to almost out of bounds, but Windsor will take control.
Another bit of miscommunication.
Poudre with it. Poudre looks like they might be setting up to take a shot, but there was going to be a trip there. We do have a whistle, and it looks like it might be just a free kick, but waiting on a call as always.
Yep, just a free kick for Poudre.
Yeah, it'll be a free kick about the 18-yard line.
17.5.
Somewhere in there.
It'll be taken by number 1 for Poudre.
And sorry, folks, we don't have their roster, so we can only say their numbers. And there's the whistle, the kick. And that'll be blocked by the defense line.
Deflected. Staying over in that area. Kicked out.
Windsor with it. Ball's bouncing in the air.
Kicked up high again. Poudre gets on it first.
Switching between multiple teams. Windsor with it still, but it's going to go back to Poudre.
Still hasn't been settled yet.
And
it still won't
Windsor
be settled.
will kick it, and it will go out of bounds. It will be a Poudre throw-in, and that will go into the bleachers. High Poudre throw-in, and it'll throw right to a Poudre player who will take it. And we will have a turnover here. Windsor with it.
Oh, no call on that.
No call, heading back towards the Windsor zone.
Windsor running up. Getting through a lot of the defenders, but unfortunately.
And that will be taken by Poudre, kicked into one of their own players. Windsor back with it. Passing about the 30-yard line. And that will be kicked.
Beautiful cross, but pushed down.
And there will be no call on that push. It will
no
be
more penalties for us, I guess.
And it will be a goalie kick for Poudre.
We've seen a lot of consistency with these two teams having the same general attacking and defensive plans.
And definitely Windsor seeing a little bit of miscommunication around some parts. Just some of the throw-ins kind of not really going to who they intended. But anyways, Poudre will take that kick, and it will go powerful. Not quite past 50-yard line. Windsor with it.
Windsor taking control.
And they will put it back to about the 50-yard line.
Gets punted up.
And that will go not quite out of bounds yet. Windsor still with it. Are they going to make a shot? Windsor still with it. And that will go out.
Right by the goal.
Beautiful setup there, just
Poudre.
not quite the great execution.
Poudre goal kick. We'll go to the 40-yard line. It'll be passed back to the Poudre defense.
And Windsor goalie Tristan Bruning yet to have to make a save in this game yet. Defense really good. And it will be a Windsor throw, and they're going to make a quick, sweet to the point, but it will be thrown. And it will go in the goal.
Goal made.
That will be Number
14.
14.
Zeke. Don't know his last name. Warizniak. I don't know. But he is a sophomore. Beautiful goal there.
Windsor's 2, Impala's 0, going past the 25-minute mark.
Off the volley. Beautiful goal to the bottom right corner.
And Poudre kick from the center. They'll put it back into their own zone, take it.
Windsor with that pressure again, which we've pointed out earlier.
Windsor executing perfectly with that setup. Absolutely beautiful from that throw-in and straight into the goal there.
Windsor has definitely proved to be the more dominant team.
And we do possibly, yep, it is going to be a yellow card here against Poudre.
Number
15.
That's 18.
I think, sorry, 18. Number 18 on Poudre, yellow card. Windsor will have the ball.
Slamming one of the Windsor players.
And number 18 will go off with that body slamming penalty. Windsor with the throw-in here. Number 11, James Parks, going to be doing that throw-in. No fouls for Windsor here yet. Still waiting. 25:30 remaining on the clock here. Whistle's yet to be blown by the officials. And there's the whistle and the kick.
Kick by number 11.
And that'll go just a little high of the goal and through the field goal posts. Again, not quite the right sport there. This will be a goalie kick for Poudre. And the kick is live, not making it far, but to a Poudre player. Windsor defense showing who they are.
But Poudre managing to get through a few of them.
And that will go out of bounds for a Windsor throw-in by
Asher Donnell, number 21.
And no delay on this throw-in as they get it in pretty quickly.
Goes over the Windsor player, straight to Poudre, but Asher comes in again and is ready to play.
And that will roll,
Windsor's
and it will be kicked out of bounds by a Poudre player.
Corner for Windsor. We've seen a lot of corner kicks from Windsor, which ultimately gives them a really good chance to score. But so far, the kicks haven't been exactly ideal. Let's see if they can change that up here. With number 3, Jonah Bearden.
And that corner kick is live. It'll be thrown, but it will be headbutted by Poudre and kept out of the goal there. Beautiful opportunity, but just quite didn't make it.
The kick was good. Just
Asher Donnell kicking it back, and that will be another goalie kick.
Off the head, but I think that might have been offsides.
I do believe so. That was offsides on Windsor there.
So this would be a free kick.
And the goalie taking that free kick, not doing very
Short
far.
Free kick, very short.
Right to a Poudre player, though. That Poudre player will pass it on.
Windsor putting on more pressure. Not giving them enough time to think.
Breeze here in Windsor, Colorado, picking up, and it's getting a little chilly. And we do have a possible Poudre injury on the field, and that will be a yellow card against Nick Bosch. Junior Nick Bosch, that'll be a yellow card.
For a bit of excessive shoving. Very excessive shoving.
Poudre player getting up just fine, though. Limping it off. And play will resume here. And another yellow card. Another yellow card goes to number 17, Devin. So that'll be another yellow card for Windsor here. Not quite sure what that was about.
Possibly mouthing off to the ref. Something you should not be doing.
Regardless, that will be 2 fouls in one play for Windsor. Not quite ideal there.
Went from
and that will be a goalie kick and a save by Tristan Bruning.
Beautiful save.
Just Booting throwing it in will make it to about the 40-yard line. Windsor taking it along the sidelines. Number 3, Jonah Bearden taking it off with number 1 on Poudre. Poudre will pass it on to number 11.
Can see Windsor really trying to charge them, which sometimes doesn't ultimately work out, but it's a great way to get them to not have any time to think. That ball will go into the bleachers yet again. I think that's 3. See if we can make it 5.
And this will be a throw-in for Windsor by Asher Donnell. And thrown in.
Beautiful throw-in, but it will be another throw-in towards the 5-yard line.
Asher Donnell taking that throw-in again.
Out towards the midfield there, where we'll go to a Poudre player, who will then go to another Poudre player who is taking it.
And Windsor defense keeping that past the 50-yard line in
Still bring a
the
strong line of
Poudre
defense.
zone.
Passed up.
Windsor taking it. Great opportunity here, but it looks like it's just going to go slightly out of his range, but staying in the field.
Trying to find a place to cross, but it will go off a Poudre player.
And that will be a throw-in for Windsor, or maybe a corner kick.
I think that would be a throw-in for Windsor.
Throw-in for Windsor, number
by
8,
8.
Caleb.
Caleb Schwartz.
And throwing is live, headbutted away. Poudre taking it.
Over a Windsor player.
Poudre picking up speed, passing the 50-yard line here.
Passing up. Poudre is on a breakaway, but Windsor manages.
Tripped up in Windsor, and there will be no call there.
Windsor manages to keep their strong line of defense and keep Poudre out and prevent them from having a breakaway.
And kicked back into the Poudre zone. Goalie will take it, maybe, and he does.
Kicks it out, and it will be out of bounds.
For a Windsor throw-in.
And it does go into the stands.
That's number 4 tonight, folks. .20 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the first half here. Windsor up 2-0.
Beautiful cross to the middle. Windsor just can't find a way to settle that.
Still staying in, though. Windsor will kick it out.
To be a throw-in, a Poudre throw-in.
Throw in by number 19. Excuse me, number 15. On Poudre will take this throw in here. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head down to the sideline reporter real quick.
Hi, I'm Rylan DeCara. Offensive plays that we have, being creative in the front, although he wants to work on the back. But since we have this lead, he is putting in subs so those get a break. But he is very happy with the play currently.
All right, and we are back.
All right, Windsor taking it into their own zone here. Will be tripped.
Tackle.
Will be tripped up, but no call
Kicked
there.
Out. Pretty sure that goes into the stands again.
Yep, that's number 5 tonight, going into the baseball cage.
Again, the wrong sport, but
Yeah, we've had everything but
soccer
here tonight.
We've had a few goals.
Yeah, we've had 2 goals here by Windsor, executed perfectly. Other than that, we've had a few field goals. Unfortunately, though, it is not
football. Managing to get through an opening here, but it will be headed out by Asher Donnell. He seems to be a very prominent player, despite being only a sophomore.
Asher Donnell, only a sophomore here on the varsity team.
The goalkeeper comes out of the box a bit to kick that away. Poudre managing to keep on it until now, I guess. Windsor's taking it back, but it will go out.
For a Poudre throw-in here. Poudre taking it. Field here still looking nice. Can't believe it.
Beautiful header, side header to keep it out.
Poudre takes it along the right wing.
Poudre struggling, being around like double teamed for a bit, but manages to pass it. But Windsor takes it, blocks it with the legs.
Ball will spin out of the Windsor possession into Poudre, but there will be a whistle there, and it will be headed
kick.
back over to Windsor. And it looks like Tristan Bruning over here is going to come out and kick this. This could be a far kick, knowing the goalie.
He's got a very powerful kick. Not only can he save, but he can kick it too.
And the kick is live, going far, about to the 20-yard line. Poudre headbutting it.
Kicked by Windsor very aggressively. Windsor trying to get a touch on that ball.
Windsor shot, and it will go just to the left of the goal there.
For a Poudre goal kick.
Beautiful shot, just quite not, or not quite there. Number 11 coming off the field here. Not quite sure what happened. Maybe just a player swap.
Well, as we heard the sideline reporter say, the coach is planning to trade in some of the subs. Since we're winning 2-0, there's a little bit like you can bring in some of the subs to give them a chance to play without having a whole lot of risk, because 2-0, you still have the lead.
And folks, this is only the second game of the season here for the Windsor varsity team, so playing some of those subs and seeing how they perform for possible accidents in the future is never a bad idea here. So wouldn't be too shocked to see some of those subs come in the second half here today.
Especially with Windsor playing a beautiful game here against Poudre.
Poudre takes
on a
it.
Breakaway.
And Windsor will steal. Windsor almost kicking it into their own goal, but was controlled and goes to the right of the goal.
For a Poudre throw in.
This will be a Poudre throw in by number 4, thrown in.
To number 11, who's having some trouble with the quintuple teaming there from Windsor. That defense just does not give up.
Edon will take it. And it'll be turned back over, but Windsor keeps possession of it around the 30-yard line. And this will be a Windsor throw-in.
Bounced back and forth off the heads for a bit there.
Windsor taking possession of it again, but back over to Poudre.
Windsor's
beat out.
closing in on the goal.
Windsor takes it, and will it go out?
Cross.
It will not go out. In fact, it will hit a Poudre player.
For a Windsor corner kick. Yet another one.
It'll be the 4th corner kick for Windsor today. Can they make this one a goal? We're going to wait and find out here with about 14:30 left in the first half.
Taken again by number 3, Jonah Bearden. He's taken the majority of the corner kicks this game.
Jonah takes it. Shot just wide, blocked by a Poudre player.
Almost a bicycle kick.
Windsor almost doing a backflip there. Ooh,
Bit
and there
of
will be a
shoving.
trip there.
No call.
But no call, surprisingly. Like Abby said, I am surprised that was not a call.
Oh, the ball got lost. Deflected by Windsor.
Shot and just wide.
Will go out for a Poudre goal kick, I'm pretty sure. It's been a very interesting last 10 minutes.
Got the rain for the next 24 hours here in Windsor rolling in on us. Hopefully we will pass by tomorrow's football game if you guys are at all interested. First home game of the season will be here on the Windsor High School football field. And the first game of the season, like I said,
Stay tuned for that because we don't know how that's going to turn out.
We're still waiting with a lot of rain tomorrow. We could see if that's going to happen or not. Of course, they can play in the rain, but we cannot broadcast in the rain, folks. So
stay tuned. Deflected, I'm pretty sure by Windsor.
Poudre with it, kicks it out for a Windsor throw-in.
I feel like there's a little bit of miscommunication there with the player not being there where he needed to be.
Windsor is, I don't quite know what's actually happening. Looks like some subbing is going to be happening here. Windsor throw-in will be taken by Matthew Annabelle.
It's actually Annabelle.
My bad.
Oh, and getting through a few of those players there was number 13, but there will be a whistle.
And it will be
a Windsor free kick. Not sure what that was for. But definitely had to be something.
And that kick is taken by Windsor to a Windsor player, and Poudre will headbutt it out of bounds for another Windsor throw-in.
Taken again by Matthew Annabelle.
Over to Nick Bosch, who will headbutt it back to Matt.
Crossed in and almost hit in again by Zeke, but he just can't get his foot on it.
Amazing setup there. I mean, phenomenal.
Beautiful execution, but just didn't work out, which unfortunately sometimes that happens.
And the goalie kick. Again, not quite as far of a goalie kick as Windsor seems to get. Asher Donnell will be tripped up there when trying to receive that. Again, that ball goes into the bleachers for number 6 tonight.
At this rate, we'll get to 10.
Poudre throw, and Poudre will take it.
It's heading back towards Poudre's goal, but he manages to get out somehow.
Windsor kicks it. Ball is stray going towards the edge, and it will be kicked out by Poudre, I believe.
I believe that will be a corner kick for Windsor.
And it will be a corner kick for Windsor. That makes 5 corner kicks for Windsor today.
Maybe this will be the one that they get a goal on. I think it's again taken by Jonah Bearden.
And the kick. And
it
I thought that
barely
went
goes
in,
out.
but just right of the net here. Beautiful setup.
Windsor has had a lot of beautiful setups this whole entire match, but unfortunately they just cannot manage to get a head or a foot or anything on it to kick it in.
And the Poudre goal kick will be headbutted by a Poudre player. Poudre takes it. Windsor again gains control, but throws it out of bounds for a Poudre throw-in. Excuse me, that will be a Windsor throw-in.
Again by Asher Donnell.
Poudre will take it, though. Poudre kicking it. This is a breakaway for Poudre, but there will be a whistle. Offsides.
Call. Poudre having a lot of offsides.
Poudre, that has been probably about the 3rd offside here for Poudre tonight. Beautiful setup there for Poudre, and if that wouldn't have been an offsides, could have been a bad play.
Bad news for Windsor. But again, with a keeper like Tristan Bruning, you at least have some security that your goal is going to be safe. But there's not much you can do when you're keeper 1v1ing against.
Beautiful setup. Windsor has it, but the goalie will grab it out of the air, preventing Windsor from getting yet another goal.
We've seen Zeke taking a lot of chances here when the ball is near the goal, but just again can't manage to get it in, except for one time, that beautiful volley he did.
And that'll be kicked over to Tristan Bruning, who will kick it again. Powerful kick there, as always, to about the 50-yard line before it's... And
oh, no call there.
A Windsor player was pushed to the ground. Referee right there, but no call. Kicked out of bounds for a Windsor goal kick, I believe. Windsor throw-in at the corner. Left corner of the field here. Thrown
Shoved
in.
Inside by Matthew Annable. Yet again, just like Asher Donnell.
Windsor takes control, battling.
Running up the sidelines, but it's knocked out. Throw in for Windsor.
Windsor getting tripped up a little bit by Poudre. Poudre kicks out of bounds for another Windsor throw-in.
Who will yet again be taken by Matthew Annable. Oh, never mind. He's subbed out. As we've seen a lot of subbing happening this half.
Caleb Swartz will be taking this throw-in for Windsor. And the throw straight for the goal. Poudre just knocks it slightly off its path, though. Windsor taking it. But Poudre knocked out of bounds. Windsor throw-in. Quick throw-in. Almost a headbutt into the goal there. Goal and a shot. But it will go, again, through the field goal here.
Don't know who shot that, but beautiful shot there.
And I believe that was Zeke that made that shot. Beautiful shot, just a little high there.
We've seen Zeke making a lot of shots. Really trying to get another goal in.
Zeke with it.
Yet again.
Zeke will take it, pass it to another Windsor player. Shot, and again through the goalposts.
Barely over.
I would say that was all but 1 foot above the goalpost there for the soccer net. Zeke with so many opportunities this game.
Just really showing himself as a main player.
And Zeke, again, a freshman, already with 1 goal this game. Windsor will throw it in.
Going past a lot of people there. Poudre trips up.
Windsor takes it, kicked,
Passed
but
out.
and it will stay in. Windsor will keep it in.
But it
Maybe
goes to Poudre.
something happened.
Well, I believe that will be a goal kick for Poudre, as it did go out of bounds with the Windsor player.
Must have been slightly out of bounds there. Personally, from up here, I did not think that was out of bounds, but obviously
Good
we're not
effort,
down there.
very good effort by Windsor. And it will be headed out by number 11 on Poudre for a Windsor throw-in.
Windsor throw will be taken by Asher Donnell. Again, a sophomore. Taking their time on this throw with 5 minutes left. Windsor with it. Zeke with it.
Zeke with the cross.
And again through the... No, it stays in.
Picked up by the goalie. Jonah Bearden almost had it there if the goalie hadn't picked it up.
Very close. Very great opportunity there for Windsor. Just couldn't make it. The ball will be kicked high into the air here. Poudre keeping it in bounds. Windsor fighting for the ball. Breakaway here for Poudre. Poudre shot and will go
out.
just left of the goal.
Pretty sure that would be a Windsor goal kick, but that was a heck of a shot.
Amazing, amazing setup there for Poudre. Just didn't execute it.
Watch your shoulder.
Windsor's defense faltered there a bit.
Windsor really lucky there on that breakaway. With that ball just going just left, could have been a bad time for Windsor should that have gone in.
Again, the defense is having a bit of miscommunication, but I think that ends up being offsides. So it will be a free kick for Windsor taken by Tristan Bruning.
Wind picking up here in Windsor. Does not seem to be affecting much, though, as a lot of this stays on the ground.
The weather does not seem to be in our favor this week. Set of home games means the weather's really bad.
Looking to the west, getting really dark tonight. We're supposed to be getting rain for the next 24 hours. Again, still waiting on what's going to happen with tomorrow's football game, stay tuned on our Instagram, WWBN_WHS.
All right, you should go give us a follow.
Indeed.
Stay in the loop with everything that's going on. No Windsor players in the box there, surprisingly. Just a bunch of Poudre. Don't know if that's a strategy or not.
And that ball will be kicked out of bounds for a Windsor throw-in. Again, Asher Donnell taking that throw-in.
I think that might have gone into the stands.
Indeed, into the stands again, number 7.
Number 7 of the night. Windsor almost got through there, but Poudre's defense managed to keep strong and keep the ball out of their goal. But Windsor taking it back.
Windsor shot, and again through the goalpost.
A bit delayed there of a shot, which might have been the reason that it cost them the goal. Poudre were able to slide in and send it skyward.
Goal kick here for Poudre.
There's been a lot of back and forth from these two teams.
And 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Poudre probably going to try to make their best effort to get at least one on the board going into the second half. Will that happen? Probably not, but anything can happen. It's high school sports. Windsor with it, but then it gets tossed over to Poudre.
A bit too short of a pass there.
Windsor still with it, battling.
Jonah Bearden gets knocked down there.
Poudre with it now on a breakaway.
But Windsor, Windsor does now manage to get the ball back.
Windsor taking it. Nick Bosch taking it past the 50-yard line into the Poudre zone. Will be
Knocked out
tossed
by
up a
Poudre,
bit.
but still manages to keep it in Windsor possession. Passes it back to Tristan Bruning, which is a first for this game.
And that kick will be taken and about to the 43-yard line.
No one can get on it when it's such a high kick like that. Thrown in by Poudre. Windsor manages to take it, passes it. No one's there, though.
40 seconds remaining in the first half. Windsor tripped up by Poudre on the track. Got some shoving here, and there will be a foul. Just not sure on who yet. Poudre going in and shoving. Backup goalie going in.
There.
Referee's trying to break this up.
So is Carter Priest.
A Poudre player running into that, trying to cause more trouble. Will this be a red card? We are not sure yet. There is a yellow card. Yellow card for that player that ran in. Honestly surprised it was not a red.
And a yellow, I think the yellow was for the player that pushed him onto the track. I don't think there was any on the player that ran in.
That is, we got 2 yellow cards on the play, both against Poudre. One against the person shoving the Windsor player into the track, and then the other one coming in trying to cause more issues. Playing with the ball a little bit as the referees talk with the Poudre coach here.
Jonah Bearden's getting a talk as well. Poudre trying to step in. Luckily, nothing bad, super bad came out of that, because we know sometimes things can get out of hand.
And another yellow card thrown. Not quite sure what happened there, but the ref did throw another yellow card. Maybe the coach had said something in their little conference over there. So that is 3 yellow cards for Poudre on that play. 2 against the players and 1 possibly against the coach. Still some talking happening between the players and the ref.
Oh, Zeke playing around a little bit, do all the talking.
Ref still trying to figure things out here. Looks like play will be resuming here shortly. And another yellow card thrown to Windsor. That is
to Jonah Bearden.
That is 4 yellow cards on this play. 1 to Windsor and 3 to Poudre. Ref still trying to figure things out. Where did the ref actually go? Oh, there he is.
Actually stopped, which is very surprising for a soccer game. Time does not usually stop.
Time has stopped here with 37 seconds remaining.
think they've got it figured out, and Windsor will
Windsor-
take the free kick.
Windsor with the free kick here by Zeke after receiving a yellow card. Kick taken. Windsor takes it.
Off of the goalie's arms, rolls up.
Windsor taking the opportunity here to take a corner kick with 25 seconds remaining in the first half. Could this be the opportunity
Let's hope so.
for Caleb? Corner kick in, just doesn't make it. Windsor still with it, though, getting tripped up by Poudre. Poudre playing really aggressive today.
Zeke fighting for it, and it goes to the goalie.
Poudre is playing extremely aggressive. We've got 2 seconds. This will be thrown up, and that will be the end of the first half.
Beautiful last plays there by Windsor.
That was an interesting
end to the half.
Windsor only with 1 save on that whole half, just showing how good the Windsor defense is here tonight. Windsor defense making it to where Tristan Bruning only having to make 1 save on that first half. Windsor with 2 goals, one from Davin at the penalty kick.
And one from Zeke on a volley during play. But that will conclude the first half.
Windsor 3 fouls and 5 corners.
So far has been a very interesting game with even a little bit of fighting going on.
Yeah, that was something I've never seen before. We had some pushing and shoving there.
Not something you see a whole lot in high school sports for sure.
That Poudre player just didn't care and wanted to cause some more issues. We're going to
head on down to the sideline reporter, and we'll be back after that.
Got a little bit of a delay here while we wait for the coach as they talk it out. So we'll just go ahead and talk here for a little bit. Anyways, Windsor with 3 fouls on that first half and 5 corner kick opportunities. 0 of those were goals. 9 minutes remaining here in the halftime. Your Windsor Wizards 2 and Poudre Impala's 0. And again, we're still waiting on
the coach. But
the wind is picking up here. Looking to the west, you can't even see the beautiful Colorado Mountains anymore. The Rockies, they are just gone, engulfed by clouds and rain.
Let's hope we get finished up here.
Expecting about 3 inches of rain over the next 24 hours projected.
Might have a bit of a problem with the football game coming up, especially it being the very first home football game. That could lead to some conflict, maybe even a reschedule.
Yeah, and I mean, as always, football players, they can indeed play in the rain, but not always can they play, but that does not mean we can broadcast it. All right, and the coach has arrived. We're going to head over to the sidelines right now.
How do you feel about the boys played in the first half?
First half, put 2 goals in the net and kept it clean, so that's a great first half. Worried about our ability to keep our focus going in.
All right, Coach, any plans for our next half?
We're going to have to make sure that we are keeping ourselves focused in this game. We're going to have to watch their long ball, make sure we don't make any silly mistakes, giving up set pieces or any mistakes. And we come out hard, and hopefully we can pull this one out.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, that was Coach
Weiser.
Coach Weiser, and then he will leave the interview and head over to his varsity team,
Some very insightful things that he has said, and we just hope that they can continue this strong play that they're having.
Windsor already up 2-0 against the Impalas. Quite an exciting half there. Can't wait to see what the second half brings. We're going to go ahead and take a break here over to the commercial break, and we will see you guys again in the second half. Again, your score, Windsor Wizards 2.
Welcome to the Windsor Recreation Center, where we offer a variety of activities and fun. Everything from fitness classes for all ages to your favorite sports in the open gym. Drop off your children at the child care center so that they can still have just as much fun as you while still learning and spending time with other kids. We also have the best indoor pool in the area with a kids play area, swimming lanes, and even a huge water slide. For all prices and offers, scan this QR code right here.
The Windsor Recreation Center offers many youth sports including football, soccer, basketball, baseball, softball, tennis, track, swim lessons, and more. Youth sports is a great way to encourage your children to make new friends, learn teamwork and camaraderie, and it lets them explore new opportunities. Sign your kids up for youth sports today. Scan the QR code on the screen for more information.
The Windsor Community Recreation Center offers a diverse range of adult sports. The Rec Center supports a variety of unique sports for Windsor's adult population. They offer pickleball, baseball, volleyball, and kickball leagues. Not only does the Rec Center offer these leagues, but they also offer tournaments for some sports. So Windsor's adults, come on down to the Rec Center to learn more about these great programs, or you can scan the QR code on the screen for more information.
And we are back with about 1 minute exactly left of halftime. So the game will start up very shortly. So far the score is your Windsor Wizards 2 and the Poudre Impalas 0. Let's see if we can keep that going this half too.
And we got 45 seconds here left in halftime.
All right, some of the highlights that we have of the game, we don't have any replays of them, but a couple of the big ones are the first penalty kick. I think that was by Davin Kafaji, which it was a beautiful penalty right down the middle, like right through the goalkeeper's legs. It's very hard to save, and he did it, and we ended up getting our first goal.
And an absolutely perfect, I mean, that penalty kick was perfect, could not be any better. Horn blowing here in Windsor as we get ready to start off the second half. 40 minutes on the clock. Your Windsor Wizards 2, Impalas 0.
Just wait. Windsor is coming back from their talk with Weiser. Hopefully it wasn't too bad.
Not much to complain about here. Windsor executing, I mean, flawlessly so far.
Almost flawlessly. Only like 2 breakaways, I think, in total for Poudre.
Absolutely controlling the game. I mean, like I said, in the last half, only 1 save by Tristan Bruning. I mean, geez, I mean, defense is on point here today. Tristan Bruning is still in goal, so they will not be subbing the goalie for the game.
Which could possibly potentially be a good thing.
To keep that lead. However, there will be some subs for the players.
Which the subs are during these early games where they're pretty easy wins, at least for right now. When you're winning 2-0, it's a great chance to sub in and get subs to like experience how they play and know where they're good in positions and stuff. Just play around with things and figure stuff out. It's a great way to figure out your whole team.
Yeah, and Poudre taking that first kick of the game in the first half, meaning Windsor will get the first kick of the game in the second half.
Let's see if Poudre will have the same amount of pressure that Windsor has had the entire last half.
And that kick will be taken by Caleb Schwartz. Still waiting on the officials' go-ahead here.
Everyone's still getting a bit situated. Windsor with a strange alignment.
Listening to some AC/DC here in the field as we wait. Looking like some subs are possibly happening, or they're just changing their formation.
I think Windsor has changed their formation.
has changed since the opening.
It's a 4-5 or so, with a lot of people up on offense and not so many back on defense. And there is the whistle for the kickoff.
A 4-6.
Oh, and it goes straight out of bounds for a Poudre throw-in. Yes, Poudre throw-in.
Poudre throw will be taken by number 19. Poudre takes it. Number 11 with it. Windsor takes it again in the Poudre zone.
Deflected by Poudre, sent back towards Windsor's goal.
And
Poudre
we're now
rushing
in the
in.
Windsor zone. Poudre with it. Kept
Still in.
But will be... Oh,
Missed
that was
by Asher Donnell there.
barely in there for a Poudre throw-in. Windsor kicking it out of the air.
Poudre coming back a bit stronger. A whistle was blown. Offsides, I'm pretty sure.
Offsides for a Windsor goalie kick. Temperature out here getting a little chilly.
The wind has died down. I spoke too soon.
Windsor kick takes it.
Poudre has been coming back this half with a very fierce, aggressive way to play. Maybe that was part of their halftime talk.
And they are down by 2, so to even take this game into a shootout, they need 2 more goals, and Windsor needs to get 0. But chances of that are unlikely with the stunning goalie, Tristan Bruning.
And our amazing strikers, like Zeke.
Poudre with it. Turnover to Windsor. Nick Bosch with it, over.
Passed up, but it goes straight to Poudre.
In the Poudre zone, down
Back
to
the goalie, who will end up passing it. Windsor bringing on the pressure right away.
Poudre with it, kicks it to their own player. Still with it in their own zone, about the 30-yard line. They will take it past the 40-yard line. And past the 50-yard line, Poudre still with it.
Poudre on a bit of a breakaway here.
Shot
Crosses
and
it,
was blocked.
But deflected by Windsor number 4.
Michael Webb. Will be a Poudre throw-in. Number 19 taking this throw-in for Poudre. .37 minutes remaining.
Very early into this half, but still a lot of excitement going on.
Poudre with it.
Takes it back. Triple teamed by Windsor, who will kick it out, but goes back to Poudre, who passes it back to their defense.
Poudre still with it in the Windsor zone. Poudre definitely showing a little bit more of aggressiveness and offense in this half, trying to make up for that 2-goal deficit they are in to hopefully make it into at least a tie.
Poudre just trying to find any opportunity they can to score.
And they'll take a shot, but there will be a whistle. Not sure what's happening here for a Windsor throw-in taken by and the throw-in is live. Poudre with it. Poudre still with it in the Windsor zone. Shot deflected and will go out of bounds for a Windsor goalie kick here. Tristan Bruning taking that goalie kick.
Tristan Bruning taking his time, which is a very smart play at this point. If you're 2 goals up, it's best to let your team get some rest so they can continue to get goals, and there's no need to rush it. You don't need to get out of any goal deficit.
Beautiful kick there, 55 yards. And it will be head-bouted out of bounds for a Poudre throw-in. And we do have an injury on the field, a Poudre injury, appears to be a leg injury. Number 17, Davin Kafaji, is there trying to comfort, but he gets up and it will be a Poudre throw-in by number 9. Poudre with it, takes it along the left side of the field.
Windsor boots it over to the right side? No, this is the left side, I think. Yeah, this is the left side of the field, my bad. Yep, and there's a whistle there. There's a bit of aggressive play by Windsor, but they're managing to get back.
Poudre with it with a free kick here. Poudre taking their time.
Which is very surprising to me, considering they're 2 goals down.
Does take a powerful kick though, head-butted, but blocked
out
by some traffic.
I think that's a corner. Poudre's very first corner.
Poudre will get a corner opportunity here. Could be a big opportunity for them to get on the board. Seeing what's going to happen here. Taken by number 10. The Poudre Impala is getting ready for that kick. And here comes the kick. Kicked a little short, blocked by Windsor defense.
Just a bunch of air ball right now. No one's settling it.
Poudre with it in the Windsor zone, trying to look for any opportunity they can get. And it will stay inbounds. Poudre with it. Windsor may have kicked that out for another Poudre corner kick.
Wow.
Second opportunity for Poudre here on the corner kick.
2 corners in less than 2 minutes.
Will they take advantage of this? We shall see. And here comes the kick. Blocked by traffic in front of the net. Windsor will take it on a slight breakaway.
But it just bounces wrong and goes out of bounds for a Poudre throw-in.
Poudre throw-in will be in the Windsor zone. Blocked by a little bit of traffic. Poudre with it and kicked high into the air by Windsor defense. And kicked out of bounds for a Poudre throw-in. Never mind, there'll be a Windsor throw-in. No delay on that. Poudre does take it though.
Poudre managing to stay alive there a bit, but Windsor takes it over.
And a tackle there by Nick Bosch. No call, but it will be
a free kick
for Poudre.
Poudre again taking their time. Not sure what the plan here with that is. Considering they're 2 goals behind, you might want to not waste time.
Kicked in, Windsor defense will block it and keep it out of the zone. Windsor taking it.
Oh, but gets
slight
blocked.
A little bit of a body check there. No call by the officials. Zeke with it about the 40-yard line into the Poudre zone.
Taken by Poudre, but Windsor is on them yet again.
Taken again, Zeke with it. Pass it up. Windsor beats Poudre to it, but Poudre kicks it out of bounds for a Windsor corner kick, I believe.
Yes, that will be a Windsor corner. The wind's picking up a bit again. Don't know how fast the storm's going to move in, but hopefully not soon.
Mountains completely, Rocky's just gone now.
Completely engulfed in the storm.
Windsor with it, corner kick, and blocked by the goalie just barely. Windsor wasting no time, but Poudre's defense keeps it out. Shot, scores!
A goal by Windsor.
And that will be
beautiful goal
by number 8, Caleb Schwartz.
His first goal of the game.
That'll be 3-0 for the Wizards going into the 30 minutes remaining mark.
Windsor just hammering in the goals now. Poudre feeling a bit defeated, I feel. Alright, and kicked off again by Poudre after that devastating goal for them.
Windsor defense takes it. Asher Donnell passes, taking it along the left side. Kicked out of bounds by Windsor for a Poudre throw-in. And there'll be a replay of that amazing goal here.
Beautiful replay there. You can see
amazing goal there. Wide open net, amazing opportunity for them. They just...
There's no defenders at all. Goalie didn't even see it coming.
Goalie saved that corner kick, but did not expect that many Windsor players to be just swarming the net, ready for that rebound, and that rebound turns into a goal for Windsor. Windsor throwing here, taking their time. And the throw is live into the air, headbutted by Poudre.
Very close to the goal.
Windsor with it, kicked but blocked.
Blocked by Poudre there. Very hard kick. Surprised he's okay.
Poudre takes on the right wing side, but nothing there as it goes out of bounds for a Windsor throw-in.
Poudre just really trying to bring the fire now. Now that they're down 3-0, it's going to be tough to come back from that, but they're going to try. Be out
for a Windsor throw-in. Taking their time on this throw-in, 28 minutes remaining.
It's the best thing to do.
Windsor takes it, Poudre with it.
Poudre taking it past all the Windsor defense. Kicks it up, Poudre's running.
Along the right wing side, Windsor goalie Tristan Burning will take it and kick it back.
To number 11, James Parks.
Zeke will run to try to beat the Poudre player. He does beat.
Manages to get it to number 17, Davin Kafaji.
Windsor tripping up on the ball there. Oh, wow. Windsor takes that ball right out of Poudre's possession there.
Windsor taking back possession and moving up.
Slight breakaway.
Goal, on a
Could
breakaway.
This be another goal?
Cuts back, crosses.
Shot and just barely
out.
misses.
Just a bit, took too much time.
Misses a bit to the left there for a Windsor corner kick, I believe is what's happening.
Yes, a Windsor corner kick. Another one.
This will be the 6th corner kick for Windsor. Can they convert?
6 corner kicks, not one. Actually, one, yes, has been a goal, I'm pretty sure.
And the
there's another
conversion.
one.
Shot and scores.
Just a beautiful cross into a beautiful, just knocks it right in. The goalie did not expect that. Made by
Nick Bosch. Number 6.
I think also his first of the night. Windsor just absolutely hammering Poudre into the ground right now. Poudre's looking a bit defeated at this point, but if they want to come back, they got to stay strong.
Windsor now at the score that they won on the last game, again 4-3 against Frontier last week. We have now reached that 4 threshold. Poudre with it. Windsor steals it back though, keeps it out of their goal box.
Poudre still managing, despite being 4 goals down, still managing to stay strong and keep fighting. but Windsor's defense just manages to be too strong.
Poudre takes it back. Again, Windsor takes it back. Windsor will kick it
up.
And the Poudre goalie will come out and grab this one, no doubt about that.
Windsor fighting for that one. Those are the balls you always got to go for.
Poudre with it in their own zone. Windsor kicking it out of bounds for a Poudre throw-in about the 45-yard line.
Replay.
And there'll be a replay of that goal coming up.
You can just see it in.
Amazing.
Just beautiful.
Amazing headbutt
The
there.
goalie couldn't save that if he tried.
Nick
Just
Bosch.
taps it in. Beautiful cross. After seeing 6 of those corner kicks, you'd expect one to go in. And not only did we get one, we got 2.
Poudre with it in their own zone, crossing over into the Windsor zone, and that'll be kicked out of bounds for a Windsor throw-in. Throw-in again taken by Asher Donnell.
I believe there was a sub. A sub just took place.
Not quite sure who it was or who was subbed out. Regardless, play resumes. Poudre with it in their own zone.
Windsor fighting to try and get it back. Possibly going for 5 here, but there will be a call.
And it will result in a Poudre free kick. On the 50-yard line. Never mind.
So Windsor.
Windsor kick.
Not sure what that call was, but regardless, it is a Windsor free kick at around the 50.
Taken by Zeke. And kicks it to the side. Asher Donnell with it.
Just bounced right back off the Poudre player. Ooh, a nice cutback there by number 10. Oh.
No call there. Just a free kick for Windsor.
Taken again by Zeke.
Jonah Bearden will take that free kick now. And it is kicked into the air, headbutted.
And out, which will be another Windsor corner on the right side this time. Maybe another chance to get another goal. As the last 2 corners have been really great crosses, really great opportunities, and they finished them to make 2 goals. Maybe they can get a third.
Windsor for another corner. This makes 7.
This one again is taken by Zeke. Crosses it in.
And still
in
in.
play. But Poudre manages to take it out. I believe that was offsides.
And it will result in a
Free
Poudre
kick.
goalie kick. And the kick is live.
Misses one Windsor player, but leads straight to another. Goes through all the Poudre players around him and manages to take it up. But Windsor just can't get around it in time.
Still in the Poudre zone here, crossing over into the Windsor zone. Poudre with it. Windsor takes it back into the Poudre zone. Windsor still with it.
Zeke hits it.
Breakaway shot and just
blocked by the goalie.
Just
Beautiful
blocked.
save.
Amazing setup there by James Parks. Just couldn't quite get it in there. Goalie was able to stick his leg out just in time and block that. But that will result in a Windsor corner kick, however.
Another one. Another great opportunity here for Windsor.
Making number 8.
Taken by number 11, James Parks. Crossed in.
Shot, and that will go just right.
Just out for a Poudre goal kick. Around 21 minutes left in the half. Windsor 4, Poudre 0.
Poudre goalie taking their time on this, which is surprising considering they are down 4-0 right now.
Short pass.
Poudre fakes Windsor out there by taking a short pass.
But Windsor adapts quickly and manages to get on one of them. Lots of pressure. Poudre taking it down towards Windsor's goal.
And they'll be kicked out of bounds for a Windsor throw-in.
And we are going to go down to the sideline reporter.
Hi, it's Rylan here again at the sideline. Right now, we're 20 minutes into the second half, and we are looking wonderful for the Wizards right now. We're 4-0 to Poudre right now, and right now Weiser is glad with the play, especially on the offense. But earlier this game, in the first 10 minutes, they were struggling a little bit on their defense, and he had put in a call and telling them to work on their defensive. But what a wonderful on the offense. And
I love that, Hernandez. I love that.
He loves it.
All right, and I guess we heard it from Weiser himself. He loves it. This game's going incredibly well for him.
Poudre with it in the Windsor zone. Kicked out into the midfield here with a whistle.
You can see that incredible save from the Poudre goalie. One of his only ones this whole entire game, but still manages to be a great one and prevents Windsor from scoring yet again.
Poudre taking their time here on this free kick. Kick is live. Windsor blocks it though, sending it right back where it came from.
And Poudre manages to send it back where it was going to another Poudre player. But Windsor manages to take hold of it and boots it up past the 40 all the way to the goalie, who comes out of his box but has to pull it back. Kicks it out. Windsor almost gets there in time, but the goalie manages to get it out fast enough. And there is a whistle on the play. Not sure for what, but it is on Windsor.
No card is shown on that play, so it'll just be a free kick for Poudre. Poudre again taking their time on this free kick. Only 17 minutes remaining in this game, down 4-0. That kick goes far though and over the goal.
Straight out of bounds to be a Windsor goal kick. Windsor, Tristan again taking his time. Just wasting that clock.
17 minutes remaining. Windsor with it.
Beautiful settle there.
Windsor still with it, crossing over. Staying in their own zone, actually.
Poudre throw
Poudre
in.
with it.
Open, wide
slight
open.
breakaway.
But Windsor just crowding him, overwhelming him. He has nothing to do, nowhere
Poudre's
to go.
still with it. Shot, and it goes through the field goal.
Again with the wrong sport.
Tristan Bruning, again, taking his time on this, but the shot is live. Poudre with it, and they're in the Windsor zone.
Ooh, Poudre managing to get past another Windsor player. Another Poudre player by a Windsor player.
And we'll have a whistle here on the play. Poudre getting tripped up by Windsor for a free kick.
Dangerously close to the box.
Windsor lining up here, trying to prevent. Poudre takes the kick.
And it's going to go out on the right side of the goal to end up as another Windsor goal kick.
Windsor with all but many goal kicks in this game, probably about 20, 25-ish.
And Tristan still manages to not lose his kick.
Windsor with it.
Picks it up on
Windsor
a bit
with
of a
it on
breakaway.
Shot.
Cross.
Shot.
Oh, and it's just going to barely go out on the right side again.
Just wide, and number 17 just inches away from going right into the goalpost there.
Poudre's defense faltered there a lot to have 3 Windsor players make it through, but just unlucky for Windsor, and they did not get enough foot on it to kick it in.
Poudre taking their time on the goal kick yet
Some
again.
more subs by Windsor. Trying to get every player they have in.
Windsor with it in the Poudre zone. Still with it. Slight confusion, but there is some space for a kick, but it will be taken back by Poudre, who will kick it into the Windsor zone. And they'll be kicked out of bounds by Windsor for a Poudre throw-in. Throw-in taken.
There's a whistle on the play. Be a Poudre free kick. Again, not sure what that was for.
Poudre getting lots of opportunities here to get close into that.
It's what they've been looking for, but so far they have not managed to finish any of those opportunities, which could in the end ultimately result in a loss.
Yeah, no conversions today for Poudre.
Oh, missed by Windsor, but goes back for it and kicks
Windsor
it
kicks it out of goal.
into the stands yet again. I think that's 8.
Poudre throw in here.
Again, dangerously close to the goal.
Poudre will take it though, almost out of bounds, and it will be kicked out of bounds for a
Could not keep it in.
Windsor goal kick.
Oh, a bunny has been spotted on the field. A short little snippet of a bunny there, but back to the game.
Wildlife even watching this matchup tonight. Windsor up 4.
You know it's a good game when bunnies are watching it.
Windsor with it in their own zone. Turnover to Poudre. Poudre still with it.
Ooh, fake
Poudre,
out Windsor.
Poudre getting really close. Shot, but blocked.
Blocked by Windsor. Back to Poudre.
Poudre will try to set up for another shot, but it's
Windsor
taken.
manages to get it out of there, but not before another Poudre player takes it. A bit of fighting and pushing.
Windsor tripped up there. No call on the play, just a Windsor free kick. And that free kick will be taken by Tristan Bruning. Windsor with it in the Poudre zone. Shot and saved by the goalie. Farthest kick by Poudre so far. Windsor with it for another goalie kick. That kick will be thrown right back to where it was. Poudre with it.
Poudre's managed these past 5-10 minutes to get really close to the Windsor goal, but just not able to get it into the goal, into the back of the net.
Windsor still with it, trying to defend. Poudre's trying to get as many opportunities. Slight breakaway here, but Windsor will take it right back. Windsor with it, but there will be a whistle, as I think that might have gone slightly out of bounds here.
I think they're having some subs for Poudre.
Windsor also subbing some people in.
Got some more people. Again, with that, just rotating out the players, getting everyone in as much as possible.
PJ Weiser, coach's son, being subbed in.
I believe he is on JV, so this is a big opportunity for him.
Appears to have a broken arm or of some sort.
Windsor on a bit of a breakaway here. Oh, but Poudre takes it back. It will go out of bounds for a Windsor throw-in.
Windsor throw-in's alive. Poudre with it, though, in their own zone. Poudre taking it over.
A bunch of one-touch soccer.
And that is out of bounds for a Windsor throw-in. Thrown in really quickly, but another whistle blown.
Believe it
may have been mistaken, and it may have been a...
No, I think there were some subs coming on, including Asher Donnell. The throw-in is now taken by number 25, Dennis Nielsen III.
Poudre with it in the Windsor zone, taking it.
On a breakaway, but with no one to help him. And
Windsor tripped up there.
Whistle on the play.
For a Windsor free kick here.
We have less than 10 minutes remaining, and it is still 4-0.
Free kick taken by Tristan Bruning. And again, 7 minutes remaining here in the game. Chances of Poudre making it up 4 goals is, at this point, unlikely. However, high school sports, anything can happen. Poudre with it in their own zone, fighting for it. just can't get control of it. Windsor with it. Windsor with it in the Poudre zone, taking it down towards the goal. Slight opening here, shot, and just wide.
Just wide and over a bit. But beautiful, beautiful pressure here to get through to make another goal by Windsor. Just looking for any opportunity they have.
Goal kick will be taken by Poudre. Wasting no time on this with 6 minutes remaining. Poudre still with it in the Windsor zone.
Both teams fighting to gain possession of the ball. Windsor takes it.
Windsor taking it, speeding down into the Poudre zone. Backtracking a little bit, trying to get some air.
Crossed over to the left side, pass up. Beautiful cut to the middle.
Dennis with it. Oh, and that was a perfect opportunity.
Bit of messed up footwork there.
Windsor player is down on the field, number 11. James Parks down on the field still. Refs have yet to blow the whistle. A Windsor player is still down.
The ref has yet to blow the whistle.
The ref has still not blown the whistle.
The play is resuming on.
No whistle is finally blown after about 25 seconds of a Windsor player being down on the field.
I think the player stopped before the ref did.
Referee getting some backlash from Windsor here.
James Parks has been down for a very long time.
James Parks is able to pick himself up. That was honestly just sad. I mean, he was down on the field for 25 seconds, and the ref just did not blow the whistle.
And again, for the second time this game, the clock has stopped.
Ref was receiving some backlash there from Windsor, saying that the whistle should have been blown when it was not.
Zeke again. The drop ball. The shot bounces to the goalie.
Windsor with it. Kicks out of bounds for a Poudre throw-in. Again, wasting 0 time on this throw-in. Scratch that, they're wasting a little bit of time, but they will throw it in. Four minutes remaining here. Windsor's still up 4-0.
Poudre making their way up, but stopped by Windsor's powerful defense.
Turnover for Windsor.
Can't get it through, but kicks it up. Windsor potentially on a breakaway.
Poudre will get defense down in time to just trap Windsor, but able to get it out.
Bit of back to Windsor's defense there.
And they'll be kicked out.
Goes out wide left to be a Poudre goal kick.
Just over 3 minutes remaining here in the game tonight. Windsor still up 4-0.
And there's been a sub of goalies. Carter Priest has been switched in for Tristan Bruning. We're going to see how this turns out. A lot of support from the crowd.
Coming in for the last 3 minutes of the game.
Let's see how Carter ends up doing.
Poudre with it. Slight breakaway. Tripped up by Windsor. No call on that.
Windsor manages to take it back.
Poudre still with it in the Windsor zone. Just cannot get it to sit down. Windsor with it.
Windsor with the turnaround, but a push. And there will be a whistle on the play.
For a Windsor free kick.
Rather aggressive push there by number 19 on Poudre.
Complaining to the official here, saying it was an unfair call, but just under 2 minutes remaining today. Windsor free kick takes it. Poudre has control in their own zone. Windsor player knocked down. We'll get another whistle for another Windsor free kick.
This is a great opportunity here to score again, as they are within the 25 actually yard line.
Windsor free kick within the box, making it a dangerous situation.
A little bit of coaching there from Windsor rather aggressively to get on the offsides line.
Windsor takes the kick, blocked by Poudre.
Poudre wastes no time getting in there, but Windsor takes it back in the mass
Poudre
of
takes
people.
control on one last attempt. 42 seconds remaining, but Carter Priest will come out and grab that.
A bit of taunting there.
30 seconds remaining.
Poudre just trying anything they can at this point to try and get one goal.
20 seconds remaining in this game tonight. Windsor does have control in the Poudre zone. Not looking good for Poudre as we have 15 seconds remaining. Coming in on 10. 5 seconds remaining. Poudre is going to take a kick and hope, but the horn is going to go off, and that is going to be a Windsor victory. Your Windsor Wizards 4.
And the Poudre Impalas 0. An outstanding game today.
Windsor showing amazing defense, shutting down the Impalas on a 4-0 win.
A beautiful win on the very first home game for them.
And we'll just go ahead and cover the goals in today's game. All Windsor goals. First goal of the game coming from Davin Kafiji on a penalty kick that sneaked right in between the goalie's legs and right into the goal. Second goal coming from Zeke, number 14, and I believe that was a corner kick, if I am correct. That going in as well. The third goal, number 8, Caleb, showing amazing offense on that wide open goal, and that was where we had just a corner kick, and it just made its way in. And last goal of tonight's game, number 6, Nick Bosch on that amazing headbutt into the goal on that corner kick. All 3 goals from Windsor coming on corner kicks today, or from some sort of corner kick. Windsor having 8 opportunities on their corner kick today. Windsor only having to make 2 saves on their goalie today, meaning defense just on point.
All around, it was just a beautiful game for Windsor. It was executed very nicely, and the score shows. 4-0 is a great win, and just shows how good this team is going to be during this season.
And Windsor really showing that. They only had 3 fouls in tonight's game. One of those coming from that pushing match we saw towards the end of the first half. Still something I've never seen in a high school game.
A lot of fighting, a lot of words, and a lot of yellow cards.
That was 3 yellow cards shown in that. in that play. Windsor taking the victory tonight, though. Absolutely amazing.
Going in for the huddle, Coach Weiser. Probably going to give them some good inspiration.
Well executed game by Windsor tonight, and nothing to complain about, and the score shows for it. 0-4 your Windsors.
Windsor just absolutely smoked Poudre. Beautiful game, beautiful plays, beautiful teamwork, and there's still the rest of the season to go.
Only game 2, folks, and so far they are 2-0 for their varsity team.
Let's hope we can keep it that way.
2 wins, 0 losses so far to come in to this season, the 2023-24 season. A lot of these players, either juniors or seniors on their last few years in high school.
With the exception of a few sophomores and 1 freshman. So altogether, a really good team with enough seniors to make room for more people coming up, but not enough to totally wreck the team.
Yeah, 6 seniors on this team.
With a great JV for the next generation of the team, I feel like this team is going to be a really strong powerhouse for the next 4, 5, however many years.
And update on the JV game. JV game they did lose to Poudre 0-1 earlier today, just before varsity took the field. Doesn't show for anything, though. We have an amazing JV team, and just because it was 1 loss doesn't mean anything.
1-0 is not a hard thing to get over. So we're going to wait to see if we can get Mr. Weiser here, and when we do, we are going to go down to the sideline reporter.
Getting a picture here with the team. Absolutely amazing victory tonight. Shutting down Poudre.
With an appearance from every single one of the players.
Every player on the varsity team having some sort of appearance in tonight's game. Absolutely amazing performance, and nothing to complain about, and just perfectly executed.
Awesome game, awesome first home game. It's leading the way, paving the way to a great season. Lots of successes.
And more to come, It is pitch dark out here at Windsor. Currently 8:24. Storms have yet to reach us, but mountains are still not visible.
And the wind has finally died down.
So you say for now. Still waiting on that interview, that post-game interview from Coach Weiser. For now, you'll stay with us up here at the booth.
Because we're so much fun. All right, and here we go.
All right, we're going to head down to the sideline here shortly.
And we have the Coach Weiser and we have Evan here, and we're just going to ask a couple questions. How do you feel the boys played tonight?
Hey, 4-0 against Poudre. That's a great night. Great night. We're happy. That's a good team. We'll take this result.
Next Tuesday, we have a big game against Skyline. How do you feel going into that?
Skyline's going to be a good team. They are returning all of their leading goal scorers from last year. They have a great coach. They play hard. It's going to be a challenge for us.
And Evan, you were on the field. How do you think you and the other players played today?
I think I played all right. My teammates really stepped up. Just had great chemistry all over. We were very excited. It was great by everyone.
All right, that's wonderful. And then, do you have any favorite play of the day today?
Davin's PK it really set the mood for the rest of the game. We got that emotion right away.
All right. Thank you. That's wonderful.
Hey, thank you very much.
All right, amazing game tonight.
Well, that's it for tonight.